Hello, everybody. Hello, homeschoolers. I am just so happy to be here today. We have been getting a whole lot of questions in regards to our Homeschooling with Excellence 2 event. So I just want to give a live video to kind of explain to you to know what the vision, the heart behind this Homeschooling with Excellence event. Now, mind you, last year, the Homeschooling Excellence event, one took place because there was a need that was during the height of the pandemic. So many people was frustrated, confused, and didn't know where to turn in regards to homeschooling. And I have been homeschooling for a very long time and been in the educational system for 20 years. And they came to me and said, well, Tina, can you please put something together so that we can help homeschoolers? And so that is how the Homeschooling with Excellence event one started. And so we helped a whole lot of people with our amazing speakers that actually came on our Homeschooling with Excellence event, which is a 3-day event. Well, so many people have been reaching out to me yet again about doing a second Homeschooling with Excellence event. And this time it's going to be a little bit different because now we're going to be streaming this amazing Homeschooling with Excellence 2 event in multiple areas, along with being on our 5-star Google Blue Star rated business, the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, which has 350 million listenership. And also we're going to be running it on our Homeschooling and Oils podcast, which equally has a lot of listenership, a lot of reach. And plus, we are all on Amazon.com, Audible, and a whole lot of other places. So let me explain to you why you need to be a part of this event. The heartbeat of this event is all about homeschooling. So regardless of whatever type of homeschooler you are, this is all about your experience of homeschooling with excellence, your unique journey, your unique story, your family story on how you define homeschooling with excellence. Not me, not the next person, you. Because as homeschoolers, we know that every house is different. Every experience is different. So this is all about you sharing your experience, things that have helped you, things that you may have wished you known, in order to help the ones who are just starting. Because let's face it, we have a whole lot of new homeschoolers, which we're calling like the new age homeschoolers, because they didn't choose to homeschool like most of us did. They kind of got thrust into the situation of homeschooling, and I call it situation for them because they did not plan it. And so the Homeschooling with Excellence event 2 is all about piggybacking off of the momentum that happened last year, and also bringing some more amazing people onto the forefront to share their experiences, and also allows you, if you are a business owner, a homeschooling consultant, coach, advertiser, have health and wellness products, this allows you an opportunity to position yourself inside of this event as a speaker, as an advertiser, as a sponsor, and it's going to be an evergreen product. What is an evergreen product? It means that this is going to be up forever, allowing people to connect with you. And we are going to allow every speaker to be able to give a presentation of 20 minutes, and at the end, maybe the last 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to allow you to share what it is that you do and encourage ones to come over to your YouTube channel, buy your product or service, opt in into your coaching package, whatever it is that you have. The goal is we want you to share amazing, valuable content, along with providing them the solution with whatever product or service that you provide. So it's a win-win situation. The unique thing about this Homeschooling with Excellence event 2 is that most of the time when you are a part of speaking on stage, or you're a part of an event, usually there is some type of, how would I say it, kickback. like the organizations or the person who is organizing the team that's organizing the group usually get a percentage back of whatever sales that the speaker or the advertisers have during the event. Well, the unique thing with this event is that we are allowing all of our speakers and advertisers to get 100% of the profit. Meaning, if someone opts into your service, your product, we take nothing. That goes all the way to you. And then you also have their contact information where you can constantly get back with them and provide them other services that you may have, because this event is all about providing opportunity, providing sound homeschooling advice, sharing your experience, your mission, your purpose with the world, and also during a time where we are going through, a lot of us are going through financial struggles, providing you a way to make you some income along with helping others and impacting the world with good. So we're not taking any of anything that you are making from the stage, okay? So yes, there is an investment, a small investment that you have to make to participate in this event, but it is well worth it, because we have had people from last year's event that is actually still getting customers to this day. All right, because it's out there on social media, it's out there on websites, it's out there everywhere. And so being that my other business, which thanks to God, we have 4 5-star rated Google's Blue Star verified businesses, where our CTR enterprise business, which is a business that service entrepreneurs, well, we're going to be doing some things behind the scenes, because we specialize in visibility, connections, and monetization. So everyone that is a part of the event as a speaker, or even if you are an advertiser, we're doing some different things in regards to having blogs written about you, depending upon what you opt in. You're going to be in a magazine. You're going to also be on our show. We're going to give you, depending upon what package you have, you're going to have an isolated interview, just solely your interview, and then you are going to be included in the long version of the Homeschooling with Excellence event as well, all of which are ways to position you with your contact information for ones to opt into whatever you're doing. And so let me just give you an idea of why this is so important and why you should invest in this event. Let me pull up my screen here so that you can understand what I'm talking about. The thing is this: we specialize in helping small business owners, regardless of what you do, position you to win. And so in order to do that, one main key is visibility. And so as small business owners, the reason why a lot of amazing businesses close, or they're not getting the client base that they deserve, is not because they don't have amazing products or services. It's simply because people don't know that you exist. So this event is all about creating that momentum, and over time, provide a way for you to be able to build up your credibility online, okay? And so as you can see, this is just, I need you to understand why you need to do this, and why and how this can truly benefit you and your business from years in and years out, because of the positioning. So this is just one of our podcasts, okay, that you're going to be on. We have Homeschooling Oils podcast, which is my podcast. We also have the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast as well. The Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, all of which has its own separate distribution and listenership. And the demographic is between 18 to 60 years old. So it's a wide range of people, and we are collectively in 50 countries and on 30 plus different platforms. So when you are a guest on the Homeschooling with Oils podcast or the Tina Ramsey Show, this just with the Homeschooling and Oils podcast, and we just got picked up by iHeartRadio, your interview is going to be on Amazon.com. You can literally go to Amazon after this event is over and search the Tina Ramsey Show or search Homeschooling and Oils, and you will find your interview on Amazon.com Prime. Visibility. You will find it on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Podbean Radio, iHeart, Anchor, Breaker, Google, Spotify, Google Play. These are just all of the different places in which you will see it. I'm not going to go through all of them. And then we do a separate thing in which we promote you and we cover the social media. Now, I don't have LinkedIn on here, but we will be putting things on LinkedIn as well, and along with doing some email blasts with the collective information for the speakers who are a part of the event, and also after the event, because it's pre-promotion, during the promotion, during the live show, and then it's after the show is over. And we have collaborated with several other podcast platforms in which to give you that maximum visibility. Now, we also have listenership for just this podcast in 26 countries, and these are just some of the countries that we are currently in, which means that these are the people that tune in to listen to our podcast on a regular basis. And so that alone, if you have a digital product or a service that can be shipped internationally, or if you have a digital product or a coaching service or a whatever you have, this can allow you to be able to get that listenership and visibility so that ones can connect with you. I just got a client to come on my show that's from New Zealand that found me on LinkedIn. Like, it works, okay? And so I want you to just understand what this is. If you are a business owner and you're like, I know what I do, I have these great reviews, but just I just can't get my message, my business out there. This is a tool that you can use in order to do that. Like I said, this is the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast. Along with the Homeschooling and Oils podcast. I am also a podcast instructor where I teach you how to duplicate my system of success in regards to producing television and also producing your own podcast. So if you want to have your own platform where you provide this service for your clients, then I encourage you to get in contact with me, because we're doing our back to business sale where we slashed our podcast classes, a whole lot of other our classes in half, in order for more businesses to be able to opt in to get this service so that you can duplicate what we're doing and start monetizing and making you some residual income as well. And so we're super excited about this entire project, because we know that people need to hear what you have to say. And you might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you're definitely somebody's cup of coffee, all right? And so by having a variety of different homeschoolers on one platform for 3 days, somebody is bound to connect with you on something, and you can pick up the momentum and the influence that we have built with our TV show and our podcast in order to position you. And that's why we do it. We use our influence, we use our know-how in order to position anyone that collaborate or connect with us. And we work very hard to build our client base of influencers, celebrities, 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs, and also startups and small business owners. Now, another thing that I would like to show you as well is giving you just an idea of what's going on. Now, these are just some of the speaking engagements that I have, but right now, let me look for the video that actually has one of the events. And if I would let me just put it right here. And so we are going to, let me show you on Amazon. how you can look us up. So everybody and their mama is on Amazon, right? I don't know anybody that is not on Amazon. It just seemed like it's just a part of our regular life. So if you look this up, let me see, can you see me? Because I'm working on 2 different screens. Nope, you can't see me. So let me see. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so when you look this up, see, we are right here on Amazon, the Homeschooling and Oils right here. All right. And this is not the only place that we're located at. We are on a whole lot of other podcasting platforms and music platforms. So let me go back and type in the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast so that you can see, because I'm a person like this. Tina Ramsey Show and podcast. I am a person that you can say anything, but proof is in the pudding. All right, let me make sure that you can see what I'm showing you. Okay, and so you can literally go, and I encourage you guys, I encourage you to do your own due diligence. I encourage you to go on social media, and you can type in the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, and you can see for yourself how much distribution we have, and that we are, as you can see right here, that we are a Google 5-star rated verified business, the same check that celebrities get. So you'll know that it's the true business owner. That is the same thing that we have for all 4 of our business, actually, which is a blessing from God. But I wanted you to see this for yourself, because sometimes we have been in the situation where we have been swindled, scammed, and used and mistreated so much that when a great opportunity comes along, we miss it because we're still holding on to the past pain, the past hurt, the unfulfilled promises. So as you can see, all of this, the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, as you can see, we're everywhere, all right? And then when you start, and that's, we hold up the entire first page. We bump Gordon Ramsay. We bump him off the first page. Now, come on now. And we are also an IMDb certified show as well. And we have our Homeschooling and Oils podcast that you can look up, Google it yourself. But I'm just showing you this right here so you can actually see it for yourself. See, we are on so many different podcasts that you have no earthly idea what we're on, including, like I said, iHeartRadio. And then I want you to do your due diligence. I don't care. Look me up. Look me up. Coach Tina Ramsey, and do your own research. All of my stuff pop up. And well, not all of it, but a whole lot of it. And you can get just an overall view of the work that I have been doing personally over the years, and my businesses have been doing over the years, so that you can make an educated decision on what you want to do, whether or not you want to collab with us or not. Someone said, oh, I have a question. Is this speakers for your show? No, what happens is that my TV show is something different. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, I have more than one TV show. For those of you who do not know, I am also a TV producer as well. So I teach small business owners, nonprofits, and anybody that wants to do a TV show. I teach you how to produce your own streaming TV show, all right? Then I can teach you how to get a position on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, all of that, right? And then I also do another thing with podcasting where I teach you how to do the exact same thing with positioning and distribution. Now, if you want to be a guest on the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast separately from the event, then that's something different. But right now, what I am talking about is this event right here, the Homeschooling with Excellence event. We are actually looking for 30 homeschooling experts, which is going to share their homeschooling experience. A lot of you was reaching out saying, well, what should I talk about? Is it a certain thing that I can talk about? No, this is all about you sharing what makes your homeschooling experience excellent. You can share the ups, you can share the downs, whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. And then also share the last 2 to 3 minutes of your presentation. We're allowing you to sell from the stage, to share what you do and how individuals can get in contact with you for your services, for your products. And if you are an advertiser, and you're saying, well, dog, I'm not homeschooling, so I don't feel right. No, we have advertisement slots where we can run a commercial in between, because we're going to actually have commercials running between on this event as well. So, which also going to be, we're going to have a magazine that's also going to be presenting all of the speakers. All of that goes with the top tier package. You're going to be getting a lot of different promotion and a lot of different things to position you, along with social media stuff as well behind the scenes, depending on which package you get. But the goal of the matter is, we want you to share your story. We want you to share. Maybe you have something that you want to teach. Maybe you have something that you wish you would have known before you start homeschooling. Or maybe you want to share the type of homeschooler that you are. Maybe you want to just share what homeschool isn't. Because many times individuals have a preconceived notion of what homeschool is. And then when you start getting into the thick of things, you're like, wait a minute, that's not homeschooling. So whatever it is that identifies your homeschooling experience, we want you to share, because there's somebody out there that needs to hear your story. They're going to resonate with your learning style. They're going to resonate with your homeschooling uniqueness. They're going to resonate with the way that you speak, the way that you carry yourself, your product, your service, whatever you do. It's going to resonate with them, because we're all homeschoolers, but we don't all do the same thing, okay? Homeschool is very diverse. And so I'm an eclectic homeschooler, so I do a little bit of everything, okay? However, some people are just traditional homeschoolers. Some people are just Montessori homeschoolers. Some people are just unit study. Some people are free range homeschoolers. Some are unschoolers. Whatever it is that you do, that you have found that have been successful for your personal homeschool experience, that is what we want you to share. She said, I actually recorded my video today, but I'm not sure if I did it correctly. Did I do it correct by recording it and sending it in? And or will we be recording it all together like the last conference? Okay, this is how it's going to be done. Last year, we did everything live. Everything live. Whereas this year, it's going to air live, but it's going to be pre-recorded 20-minute presentations, and we're going to send it to our editing team, and they're going to edit it and splice it and make it look all good, and then we're going to roll it. The only thing that is going to be that we have to actually get together on will be the panel, which will be the panel. Those of you who are on a panel, opt in to be on the panel. We will still pre-record it, but we will have to be in a situation where all of us is in the room at the same time. We're going to record it, but we're still going to air it, okay? So that you, depending on where you're located at, we won't have the problem of the connection and all this stuff like that, because everything will have a clean, crisp situation going on. Someone said, I signed up for the 197, but don't know where to send everything. What goes to whom as far as the talk interview? It goes to our team. And so what we're going to do, for the ones who already opted in and paid, you're going to be receiving an email sometime this week with a form for you to actually upload all of your information, your photo, your bio, your logos, your social media links, your websites, your video, all of that. We're going to be sending that this week to you so that you can start putting that information on, and that we can look before the event happens. We can see, is it clear? Can we hear you well? The audio, is the video distorted? And do you need to redo it? That's why we're doing it so far in advance, and we want it pre-recorded so everybody will have a clean, crisp video that you can keep, that you can also share when you go to other events, but we're going to also have it so that we can position you in other different ways within our many platforms. We have 350 million reach, knock on wood, in counting, and it is still growing. How do I know if I opt into the panel? You'll know if you opt into the panel because it will actually say panel. We made some adjustments to the form to make it more clear after we have got some feedback about from one of our clients that opted into the 197. I appreciate you. And so we made it a whole lot more clearer. So if you selected the 97 or 99 package, that is the panel only. That is the panel only. The 197, that is the whole shebang. That is the magazine, blogs, personal individual interview. That is your presentation. You can sell from the stage. It's a whole lot of stuff that you're getting for that 197 packet. And when I showed it to my partners, they was like, Tina, that's $1,000 package that you're doing, and you're charging 197 with all that stuff you got to send to the editing team and all of that. I said, yeah, I know, but I want it to be a blessing for you. And if any of you are struggling and need a way to get yourself out there, this is your moment, because to be truthfully honest, I can't do this again at this low price with all this back end visibility, social media marketing that I have to employ other teams. Basically, I just charge the bare minimum in order to get the things done based upon having a certain amount of people. So my team is like, oh my God, she did that. Oh, Tina. So, but anyway, this was done with you in mind, because I realized that a lot of us in our homeschool group need help. And this is the way that you can get your business and your services out to the masses. Like I said before, it will never be at this price again, based upon being in the magazine, based upon being in the blog, based upon having your own social media blast of 300K, having an individual, that video that you make going to be an individual video on our YouTube. And also our Facebook is going to be also included in the 3 days. So it's a lot of work that you have no idea that we're doing behind the scenes. And it takes a whole team to do all this. I can't do this by myself. And so that's the reason why I want to come on today, so I can really explain to you what the vision behind why I'm doing and my team is doing this for all of you. And I wanted you to understand and see the value, because people can say a lot of different things, but I'm like this, show me. I'm like this, show me, show me. And so at the end of the day, I just wanted you guys to understand. So if you would like to be a part of our second Homeschooling with Excellence event, I'm just getting a call. Okay, so if you want to be a part of our Homeschooling with Excellence event, want to be a part of our panel, or maybe right now you say to yourself, well, I just can't do the panel, I can't do the big package. Well, we did not leave you out. We have small advertisement packages as well that you can actually do too. And it's even more cost effective than that. And so it was done so that no matter where your budget is, you can find your way inside of with just the add on. So maybe you can't speak on stage, but you can buy you an advertisement slot, which is way more below what the other packages are. Or maybe you want to just be in the magazine. Wherever you fit in, that's where you get in. Which do I select for speaker, or is that the panel? Okay, if you're looking at the form right now, the 197 is the speaker, like the keynote featured speaker, and then it's the 97 or 99. I can't remember exactly which one it is. But that is for the panel. It clearly states panel. It clearly states the panel. Now, then Below that, we have add-ons where you can be added in to have a one-page spread in the magazine, have a two-page spread, different little things, have a 30-second to 1 minute commercial. We have different little things that are inside of the form where you can find a way to fit your business, your services within, and still is attached to our event, our Homeschooling with Excellence event. So if anyone have any more questions, you can comment below and we'll do our best to answer them. And also remember, you can look into the jot form and you can actually fill everything out. If you have any questions, just reach out. You can email us, you can text us so that you will know. The thing of the matter is, we charge the bare minimum, just enough to get everything going. And really, to be honest with you, it's not enough. It's not enough. So we're going to really have to be doing so many things behind the scenes and probably come out of pocket on a lot of things. But we want to make sure, and when I thought of this, I wanted it to be a blessing for you so that you can elevate and get your business's position and people can know what you do at the end of the day. So to make sure, the 197 include the presentation and the panel and the magazine. No, the 197 includes the presentation, the magazine, the blog. It pretty much complete. We have a part where it's a one-page feature that comes with it, and then we have another one that someone opted in and bought. That you're going to get a two-page spread. So instead of getting one, you're going to get 2 pages, which is one part about you, and then you can have an advertisement part about whatever it is that you sell. We had one person that opted in and bought everything except the panel package, and so we're going to be doing some extra stuff for that individual who opted in. That it's going to be great. We're going to do some amazing things for that individual who opted into all those separate things, all the add-ons before we updated the form. And yes, if that person, or if you are part of that particular, the 2 people that just opted in, you can be a part of the panel if you want to be a part of the panel as well. It's going to be kind of like a homeschooling roundtable. We ask a couple questions and we get everyone's perspective on on each question. So it's going to be a variety of different answers for the same question based upon your experience. So yes, you can be a part of the panel if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to be a part of the panel, you can definitely be a part of as a bonus for opting in on our top tier package. All right, so without further ado, we are at the end of this video. I hope I answered all your questions. I actually had to go because I am being interviewed on a radio show and they're calling me. I thought they canceled it for the day and we was gonna do it tomorrow, but I see we got to go in. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, amazing rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you and for you to be a part of the Homeschooling with Excellence 2 event that's going to be October the 22nd through the 24th. We still need speakers. We want you to share your homeschooling experience with millions during a time when we need it the most. To let people know that there still is hope, all right? And you can provide a solution to their problem, all right? So I'll talk to you later.